know I'm late. I know I'm late. But you know what else is late? Your mother, period. But no, in all seriousness, I am about to break down Euphoria for y'all like it's never been broken down before. I don't care who you watch. You better watch this one. This gonna be the one. It's quality, not quantity. This gonna be the one. And just so you know, I'm Team Drake. I'm Team Light Skin, and it hurts. All right? Today or yesterday, when he dropped this, it hurts. Okay? So when I break this down, you're gonna understand that I'm like, how can Drake? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do to try to combat this? Drake, I don't know what we gonna do, but light skins are definitely down. Kendrick, you didn't have to do all that. You should have just replied a little faster than I wanted you to. You had to take 17 days, but of course, your 17 days is well worth it. We're gonna start down the breakdown. I ain't gonna try to waste too much of y'all time. First, let's start off with the fact that the title is Euphoria. And this is how I knew that we was already down. We was already down from the title, we was dead. The title alone made us down. Euphoria is what I'm just gonna bring you my perspective. It's executive produced by Drake. Drake has a movie on HBO called Euphoria. He is the executive producer of that movie. Euphoria is about a whole bunch of teenagers having sex and
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Taking drugs and being addicts and stuff like that, doing all the wild stuff that teenagers should be doing. And Euphoria is produced by Drake. Now I'm like, whoa, because the accusations that Drake has is that he messes with teenagers as well. So it's already a quadruple, tuplet, a quintuple, quadruple entendre already happening. Drake, he got the title is doing lyrical gymnastics. Drake, we already in trouble from the title. Euphoria, Drake executive produced Euphoria, the movie or show, and it's freaking teenagers having sex, and Drake is accused of having sex with teenagers. Okay. Get that out the way. Kendrick, the first thing the intro says that, that weird. Well, it really is, if you reverse it, is this.
Everything they say about me is true.
Everything they say about me is true was taken from a line that Richard Pryor had said as the Wizard of Oz. When Richard Pryor was the wizard in the Wizard of Oz, he has said, everything they say about me is true, which is like, wow, because the wizard is a liar. He's a manipulator. The wizard had showed everybody that he was this big old huge tyrant type of, being all powerful, and come to find out he was hiding behind the curtain. This little tiny little man was hiding behind the curtain, lying to everybody. So everything they say about me is not true. I'm just a master manipulator, and that's how he starts off the verse of how Drake is a manipulator. You make it seem like you this big pop star rapper or hip hop artist, but at the behind the scenes, behind the curtains, you this little tiny, little bitty man lying to everybody, trying to persuade everybody, trying to control everybody. And I thought that was very powerful that they used the Wizard of Oz as he's a manipulator, but he tried to tell you that everything they say about me is true. It is not true. So also, Michael Jackson was a scarecrow in Wizard of Oz. If you want to go a little deeper, no Diddy. Michael Jackson was a scarecrow. Kendrick referenced Drake to being Michael Jackson being the scarecrow Wizard of Oz, meaning Michael Jackson has no brain, meaning you can't think for yourself. So who else can't think for themselves? Drake can't think for himself because he has ghostwriters. So, we already down. It's bad. It's bad early. He ain't even rap yet. Them superpowers get neutralized. I could only watch his silence. A famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid, now spiraling. You're moving like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful. I calculate, you're not so calculated. I even predict your angles. It's clear cut right here that, you feel like you're spiraling because you're doing all these antics to try to, win this battle. But it looks like you're like a little baby on a temper tantrum to me. Yeah, oh my God, I'm gonna come at him like making Tupac. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna come at his writer. I'm gonna come at his freaking manager. Like you're spiraling out of control, and you're doing these distasteful antics that you're doing right now. And also, you're not as calculated as you think because we can predict your angles. We know you're gonna use this angle. You're gonna use this angle because you're gonna fabricate stories on my family front because you heard Mr. Morale. You heard what I had said on my album. So of course you're gonna talk about what I had said. I said it. A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist. You're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never was in your collection. So basically saying that the white side stood out. The white Tommy Hilfiger side of you stood out, but FUBU, the for us by us, the black side was never in your collection. You never really own. We don't. You ain't own the black people. You on the white side more than you are on the black side. So, I make music that electrify them. You make music that pacify them. I could double down that line, but spare you the time. That's random acts of kindness. Know you a master manipulator and a habitual liar too, but don't tell no lies about me and I won't tell no truths about you. So the electrifying bar and the pacifying bar, Kendrick is saying, I electrify my fans, you pacify them. You give them, we can hear what Drake's saying. When Drake raps, you get it right then and now. It's easy to understand what Drake say, you gonna get it right then and now. But when Kendrick raps, it's like, oh my God, this dude. And then you got to listen to it again. Listen to it again. He always got another message. Every time you listen to what Kendrick got to say, it's another message behind it. But also, the pacifying things date back to the Euphoria. Or the fact that we think that you messing with underage girls. Pacifying. So not only are you simple when it comes to making music, you also a simple 10 when it comes to talking to underage women. I'm telling you something, don't listen to me. I'm going to tell y'all how he breaking us light skins down. I don't like it. Yeah, I'm out the way. I'm low, okay. Yeah, the eyes right here, remote, okay. I ain't thinking about no reaping. Think I'm reaping what you sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house like I'm Joe, okay. Stop right there. We all know that. Out the way. Obviously, he'll drop some crazy stuff, blow your mind, and then gone. It's gone for 17 years like the dang Candy Man, like he would be, right? The Benjamin and Jackson line, obviously the hundreds and the 20s, but also Michael Jackson. And I don't understand the Benjamin reference right now, but I know that he said like I'm Joe, okay, like I'm Joe Jackson. So it's still another Michael Jackson, Joe Jackson reference, as in I'm Joe Jackson, you Mike Jackson, right? So I'm your dad. So he cooking us right now. I'm telling you. Hellcat made his homeboys in them type they sell they soul, okay. Everybody want to be a demon till they get chipped by a throwaway. And I might do a show a day, once a lame, always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, power, the fame would make you go away. So basically he's saying that you calling yourself a demon, don't wake the demon up, but you can get chipped by a throwaway. A throwaway is a gun. You could, a cheap gun you throw away. You can't find me. A chip obviously mean kill. I also think that throwaway is like what battle rappers do or rappers, but when you have a throwaway bar, it's a bar you thought of that you didn't put in a round and you let it just, sink back into nothingness. And I could throw that bar into this. This dude is not like that. Basically, like, yo, Drake, you're not like that. You're not worth my real material. I could use my throwaways and kill you. I could use my bars that I just threw away. Like, I don't even want them bars. I could use them trash bars and kill you. Which was also what I thought when Kendrick does these double entendres and stuff like that. And also the once a lame, always a lame. All that money, power, fame would make it go away. Like, no matter how much money you make, Drake, you still gonna be a lame. If you was a lame when you was 16 years old and you was a lame when you was 20, you just a rich lame now. Basically what he letting it be known. And I don't like it. His daddy a killer. He want to be a junior. They must have forgot the shit that he done. Dementia must run in the family, but let it get shaky. I'll park his son. Now, the daddy a killer reference and he want to be a junior, that might be entitled to, Jay Prince and Jay Prince Jr. want to be a part of the mob ties, but you do not have the freaking street cred to be part of that. You must have forgot. You need to come with some street cred. But if it's stuff you get shaky, I'll park your son. That's dementia, Parkinson's, shakiness. That bar, that's something in itself. So I don't know what Drake about to do with this, but the very first time I shot me a Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today I'll show you I learned from those mistakes. What do I do with this? Is it every line a double entendre? Does every line got a double or triple meaning? The first time I shot at Drake, my homie said I had to point it this way. I didn't aim down enough. Are you saying that Drake is under you, Kendrick? I didn't point down enough, because who gonna hold a Drake and point it down, right? Oh, I'm just aiming at all my pointless enemies. What am I supposed to do with this, Kendrick? Huh? I'm aiming down at you, worthless Drake with a Drake. I'm aiming down Drake with a Drake. It's 3 goats left. and I see two of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love them to death, and in 8 bars, I'll explain that phrase. 8 bars later, yeah, Cole and Aubrey know I'm a selfish N-word. The crown is heavy. I pray they my friends, but if not, I'm YMW Melly, and I'm just trying to find out why the hell Cole put us in this position. Why did J. Cole put us in a position to die like this anyways? This ain't our fight. This wasn't our fight. This was supposed to be Cole going against Kendrick. I don't like how you pop an itch at Pharrell. For him, I inherited the beef. Yeah, F all that pushing P. Let's see if you push a T. I had to say it like that. I'm sorry. I had to say just like that. You better off spinning again on him. Think about pushing me. He's Terrence Thornton. I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet. Obviously, the reference is that Terrence Thornton is Pusha P, Pusha T, pushing everybody, pushing me. Real name. And I'm Terrence Crawford. I'd rather fight. I'm a fighter. I'm gonna knock you out. Clear difference in two Terrences. You coming at Cole? Yo, Pusha T, you need to push a K. Pusha K. He came at you too, Pusha. You better talk. You want to battle Pusha, then come over here with the boogie, man. We don't got to get personal. This is a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. I know some ish about N-words that make Gunna want to look like a saint. Basically saying that you think that Gunna was a snitch? Drake! But I will say, do the same rules apply to Drake that they apply to Gunna? If you out there in the streets acting like you sell, and do all this and do all that gangster stuff, is Drake snitching the same level as Gunna snitching? Like, if he don't portray himself out there slanging rocks and being this gangster or a Crip or a Blood or GD or BD, does that mean that it holds the same weight? But, y'all let me know if that's the same kind of hold, whatever. Now, let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's going to be direct. We hate the bitches you F because they confuse themselves with real women. And I'm going to leave it right there because I think that this whole I hate the way that you walk, hate the way that you dress was that interview that DMX did. When DMX did that interview about how you feel about Drake, I hate the way he walked, hate the way he talked, hate his edge up, hate his hairline, hate the DMX went off on Drake about how much he hated him. And I'm like, damn, okay. But he also said, I hate that you make you mess with B words and they confuse yourself with real women. Dating back to the fact that you mess with underage women, Mr. Euphoria. You mess with underage women, Mr. Producer for Euphoria. So Kendrick is not letting up on the underage woman talk. How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough? How many more black features till you finally feel black enough? I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. I had to say it like that. I'm sorry, it was beautiful. You gonna make an N-word bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crashed something. Because we all know about the Puff and Drake fight, and Puff beat up Drake allegedly. We're trying to find out Crash, who was not Crash, Chubbs, who was Drake's bodyguard or friend or whatever it is. Is he really about that Crash? Really about that life to protect you? We're gonna find out if he really about that life to protect you, like you say. You be with bodyguards like Whitney, right? Let's see if your man Chubbs really gonna protect you, Drake. But I will say, then J. Cole stop P. Diddy from beating up Kendrick? Hey, I'm just trying to throw in some little bit of light for the light skins, trying to help us out. My first one like my last one. It's a classic. You don't have one. Cap. That bar is cap. All right, I'm not letting Kendrick get away with everything. That's cap. Take care. Nothing was the same. Whatever. Cap. All right. My first one like my last one. It's a classic. You don't have one. You don't be the number one at selling and don't have classic. Let your core audience stomach that and tell them where you get your abs from. That's just wordplay. That's just scheming. You scheming now. You start putting core, abs, stomach. You can't digest this. Can they stomach this? They can't digest the fact that you got your abs done. Bars. That's just bars. It's a fast one. Bow, bow, bow. Last one. Headshot for the year. You better walk around like Daft Punk, because Daft Punk walk around with these freaking robotic looking helmets and he taking headshots. You better walk around with protection for your face. Huh? And I'm speeding through this so the video ain't so long. It's already long already, I bet. But, If I missed some lines you wanted me to touch up on, let me know in the comments how you felt about those lines that I missed. When I see you stand by Sexy Red, I believe you see too bad. I believe you don't like women. It's real competition. You more like to pop ass with them. So I also like, okay, that's funny. You trying to say you and Sexy Red when y'all next to each other, you probably feel like, ooh, we both bad bees together. Y'all both freaking girls, women, hoes, whatever y'all want to talk about. And you don't like women. You want to compete with women. You want to pop butt with them. So, that's a funny line. And basically, there's a little light-skinned dish. You can calm down, Kendrick, a little bit. Just saying. Let's speak on percentage. Show me your splits. I'll make sure I double back with you. You were signed to a nigga that was signed to a nigga that was signed to that nigga. I love and hate this bar because I wanted to say that Pusha T obviously said you were signed to a nigga that was signed to a nigga that was signed to a nigga. Basically saying that you had a bad deal. That was bad math. So why would Drake come at Kendrick saying he had a split? What was your deals when you was signed behind somebody else that was signed behind somebody else that was signed behind somebody else? You can relax though, Kendrick. I'm telling you. This is something I didn't know. You tried to cease and desist on a Like That record? Oh, what? You ain't like that record? Back to back, I like that record. I'm going to get back to that for the record. I didn't know that Drake tried to cease and desist the Like That. So I don't know how he could have did that, what kind of parts he has in that record to make them cease and desist that. But that was some new information for me. He also said he back to back, I like that record. I'm trying to be like, it's just me just thinking, back to back, you like that, huh? What are you trying to say, Kendrick? You got another one back to back for Drake? Back to back, I like that record. We'll get back to that for the record. What you trying to say, Kendrick? You got a back to back waiting for us? Is it today? Maybe? Huh? Maybe. He also let you know that he not trying to dig dirt on nobody because his life is not all about rap. He had a son to raise. But I can see that you don't know nothing about that. Waking them up, you don't know nothing about that. And telling them to pray, you don't know nothing about that. Basically saying that I don't have to do all this rap stuff that y'all do. Go to every concert, every tour, sell your souls. You have no time for your children. I take time out to raise my children while you get all this money and have other people raise your children. Very powerful, because Drake will put his child in the camera in an interview or let you know that he's next to his child. Like, hey, I'm having fun with my child. But behind the scenes, are you really raising them, or is your caretakers really raising them? So I think that's very powerful that you don't know nothing about that. Am I battling a ghost or AI? N-word feeling like Joe Osteen. Funny he was in a film called AI, and my sixth sense is telling me to off him. Now, me personally, I thought Kendrick messed up. This one bar. Slow down, Kendrick fans. It's one bar. Joel Osteen is a pastor. Got nothing to do with the film AI and Sixth Sense. Haley Joel Osment was in the film AI and Sixth Sense. So I thought that he just confused the names, right? But according to the Kendrick fans, they said no. They proved me wrong. They said that Kendrick purposely messed up the names to let you know that even though these people can be so similar, it can confuse you and it can make you feel like you're being manipulated to seeing something that's not really there, because Joel Osteen is a pastor. He fights ghosts and he freaking getting impersonated the same way that AI impersonate people, and that compares to the actor Osment, because he is in the movie Sixth Sense, which is Ghost, and he's in the movie AI. So when Kendrick messed up the word of Osment and Osteen, he basically telling you that he did it on purpose to make this guy seem like that guy, but everybody ain't what they see. I was like, oh no! Oh no! This is a different level of thinking. I can't do it. I don't feel like thinking that hard. If you messed up, you messed up. I think it's cap. I think he messed up. But to the Kendrick fans, he didn't mess up. He basically did it on purpose to let you know how easy it is to manipulate and lie. And it could be something so similar, but it's the difference. And I'm like, okay, well, this dude just God then. He is just God. Lord have mercy. We don't have a chance, Drake. If this the we gotta go up against, we don't stand a chance. It ain't even supposed to be our battle. It's Jay Folder fault. Now, this is where I thought it was amazing. Don't speak on my family, Cody. It can get deep in your family, Cody. Talk about me and my family, Cody. Someone gonna bleed in your family, Cody. I be at New Ho King eating fried rice with a dip sauce and blammy, Cody. Tell me you're cheesing, fam. We can do this right now on the camera, Cody. So obviously he's making fun of the Toronto or the Canadian accents or Toronto accents or whatever like that. I don't know how Cody what's going on with Toronto, but I know that Crody is a form of a gang language where you're saying Brody, but if you're Crip, you're saying Crody, you're replacing the B with a C. So Brody, Crody, but also Drake cat name is Crody. Drake named his cat Crody. So in here, when he's saying Crody, it can get deep in your family, Crody. Crody's a part of Drake's family, I'm assuming. And then it says someone gonna bleed in your family, Crody. This could be a double entendre. Your cat can die, right? In your family, but bleed also could be blood to Crody, which is Crip for the gang language. Bleed in your family, Crody. I be at New Hawk King. New Hawk King is a restaurant in Canada or Toronto, eating fried rice with the dip sauce and blammy, Crody. Cat. Chinese cat. Chat. Do I have to do it to you? The cat name is Crody. I'll be at the Chinese restaurant with some dip sauce, fried rice, Crody. So I'm thinking that this dude, he probably calling Drake a P word. All right, he probably calling him a P word, a meow. Crody's his cat. He calling him Crody, so he could be calling you. He could be calling you a P word. He can be using the gang language of Crody, and he also considering you the cat, and it's like a triple entendre. He doing lyrical gymnastics all on this joint, Drake, and you told him to do it. I don't know why you said it. I'm gonna leave it at that. This wasn't even our fight. Light skins. This was supposed to be J. Cole was supposed to destroy Kendrick. What is Drake about to do to compete with this type of stuff? Tell me. What do we have to do to keep competing with the triple entendres? The triple entendre. You wanted him to do it. He did it every other bar, Drake. We got to go deep in our bag for this one, Drake. We got to go to freaking the pet cemetery he was talking about and dig up all the dirt, all the K9 dirt. Dig up all the dirt possible. His wife, his grandmother. His grandmother got to go down. His great-great-grandmother got to go down. The nieces, the nephews, the uncle. Everybody got to go down. Go through the whole family tree, Drake, and get lost and get dirty. We got no other. We can't rap with him. You can't rap like that, Drake. I'm sorry. We don't got that in us. It was supposed to be Jake Folder, and he messed everything up. He freaking put the unbalance and everything. And then going against these Kendrick fans. These Kendrick fans keep saying that, the Austin, Kendrick meant to mess up the name. I meant to mess it up because I wanted to let you know how easy it is to think that something is there and it's really not that and blah, blah, blah. What kind of Dr. Strange shit is going on here? We can't do the multiverse. I got to get the Book of Vishanti or something to beat Kendrick. Drake, get all the Avengers together and get all them ghosts. We need more Ghost Riders. You can't find the Kendrick Ghost Rider. Where's the Boogeyman Ghost Rider? Where the Boogeyman at? The freaking title we lost off the title, Drake. This video long. I don't know how long it is, but let me know how y'all feel in the comments about how I broke that down for y'all. What did I miss about the breakdown? I did not want to read everything, so I skipped through some things that probably was important to y'all that wasn't as important to me. Let me know how y'all feel about Kendrick. Who's up right now? I know we down, but just anybody out there? Hello? Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to me. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to my team, the Can't Be Serious Podcast. Can't Be Serious Podcast. That's my team over there. Talk about sports, wrestling, hip-hop, entertainment, all type of things going on with the world. Subscribe to them, subscribe to me, and I'm out. Bye.